Alright, so the ruling is in. Tory will be facing 10 years after this whole shooting case. Well, this unusual and crazy shooting case with Megan. I ain't gonna lie, out of all the cases I've seen, this case was very unusual. And the reason why it was unusual is because both sides wasn't really telling the truth. Everybody seemed like they was lying. The best friend was lying, Megan was lying, and Tory was lying. So obviously, a lot of guys out there are gonna say, "Oh, well, Megan, she's lying, she's a hoe, and this and that, and she ain't shit. She got more bodies in the Vietnam War. All she does is bend over. She should just have that sign on her album covers because that's all she'll ever be, and she'll just be for the streets." Listen, I get that, I understand that. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm gonna talk about Tory's mistakes and how every man can learn from it. Reason number one, you gotta be careful with these damn chicks, man. You can't be willing to sleep with everything. See, the reason why Tory's in a situation is because he was originally dealing with Megan's best friend Kelsey first. They was in a serious relationship on the side, and obviously feelings were involved. But you know how girls are. Anytime they see their best friend with the man, they think about fucking him. Yep, they think about fucking him, they think about being with him, and they feel like taking that man away from their friend. This is girls, well, not all girls, but a lot of females do this. They love to, it's a challenge to them. And also, it could be a mixture of jealousy as well. So I'm gonna talk about that a little later, but it could definitely be a mixture of jealousy. But nonetheless, Megan saw Tory being with her best friend, and now Megan wanted to be with Tory as well. So then, while Kelsey was out of town doing something, that's when Tory decided to sleep with Megan for a couple months or how long, and that's how they caught feelings for each other as well. And Tory did care for both chicks, but here's the thing. Here's what we know about women. It doesn't mean nothing. They want it all. They don't want to share a man. Most girls don't want to share a man. So the thing is that when they was at a party, I think Kylie Jenner's party, I believe. And, they all left and they was drunk and they was arguing. They all got in the car or whatever the case may be. Megan got mad at Tory and basically just said while she was drunk, "Yeah, I'm fucking you," and basically just blew up his whole shit. And then that's how Kelsey found out. And things turned into disaster after that. So that's basically how this whole thing started. So the only mistake that I see that Tory made was that if you were going to make the choice to sleep with the both of them and they knew each other, you probably shouldn't have been in the same area. I remember a situation where I was in college and I was dealing with two girls and they both knew each other. Well, I didn't know that they didn't know each other, but when I found out, I just made sure I wasn't in the same area. They was on West Campus, I was on East Campus. So if you guys want to argue and do some crazy shit, I won't be there. I'm not getting kicked off of campus because y'all just figured out that I was just using y'all. But that's another story for another day. But nonetheless, I wasn't in the same area. You can't be in the same area. If you're dealing with two girls and for a fact they know each other, whatever you do not be in the same area because it's going to get very ugly very quick. Any man could have been in the situation that Tory was in. Not saying that, guns should have been involved, but still, you don't want to be in a situation like that, especially when you have a lot to lose. The person who has nothing to lose is always in the position of power. And obviously, Megan's career was up and Tory's career was up. But let's just be real. Tory Lanez had the highest ceiling. This dude could make gangster music, and on top of that, he could make songs for the ladies. He was up there. This dude was making summertime hits. Look at that song you just put out, It Doesn't Matter. That song blew up on all streaming platforms. The only reason why I didn't get any radio play last year was because, obviously going through the whole trial, the DJs were trying to suppress his music because of the whole case. That's the whole thing with that. So that was Tory's mistake. He shouldn't have been in the same area while he was dealing with both these girls, because that was never going to end well. It's too much hostility, too much emotions, alcohol. It was a bad move on his part. Now, hopefully he'll only have to do a 2 or 3 year bid. Maybe he might get out after 5 years. But nonetheless, guys, be smart with all the girls that you're dealing with, because girls can get you jammed up, especially if you have a lot to lose. Now, for Megan. Yeah, her career is pretty much over. Yeah, it's over. And you want to know why it's over? Because not only do men not respect her, even women won't play, like, even girls know that she's lying. Women in the industry right now know that she's lying. They know it. So that's number one. Number two, when she took this long break, and ever since when Tory got convicted and the judge told him that he's going to jail and they was waiting for a sentence, you haven't seen Meg that much. You haven't seen Meg that much, and she can't. It's gonna be so hard for her to collaborate with other artists because she has such a bad reputation. And the only reason why she has this bad reputation is because people in the industry know that she's not telling the truth. Look at what Drake. I think Drake dissed in the album, his album Her Loss. He was like, she didn't get shot, but she's still a stallion. And listen, Drake loves catering to women. So the fact that Drake said that in his album, it lets you know that Megan was lying a lot. She was telling major lies for the fact that Drake called her out on the album. So the thing is that her career is over, and a lot of you guys gotta start watching out for girls like that. She's an abusive drunk, masculine as hell. This is not a girl that you even want to be around. So that's another mistake that Tory made as well, man. Him even catching feelings for a girl like that. And she don't care. He's about to go to jail for, alleged, 10 years. You think she's losing any sleep? I mean, it's crazy that she's not losing any sleep, because it's kind of crazy how you about to, that you was involved with sending someone to jail. And, because the thing is, like, everyone's saying, oh, well, he definitely shot her. He really tried to kill her. Guys, attempted murder is gunshots up from the waist up, not the waist down. Like, think about it. If I'm trying to kill someone with a gun, I'm not going to shoot at their feet. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, the best friend didn't even defend her. What does that tell you? The best friend doesn't defend you? Your best friend, the person you went to high school and college with, she didn't want to defend you? So, I mean, that's pretty much all I really have to say on it. I'm not going to talk about for too much longer. I mean, people have been talking about this for over 3 years. So I'm kind of done talking about it. I hope Tory Lanez gets a shorter sentence and he gets some type of parole after 2 or 3 years, hopefully. And as for Megan, her career is pretty much done. And honestly, the only person I really feel bad for is Kelsey. Yeah, I do feel bad for Kelsey a little bit because, I mean, she got backstabbed by her best friend, and, it's a whole lot of stuff. So that's probably the only person I probably feel bad for. But nonetheless, guys, be smart with your dick. All right? No homo. Be smart. Be smart as hell, man. Stop going around and, trying to sleep with every single girl, man. Some girls are trouble. Some girls are trouble, and it's not worth it at all. So anytime think about it. Look at all the guys out there who got bad baby mamas. Bad baby mamas, or women who had gave them false rape accusations and stuff like that. It's just, or not even just false rape accusations. Sometimes you being with the wrong woman can stress you out, and it could take years off your life. So learn from Tory's situation. Be smart with these girls, and I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what y'all think of the video, and I'll see y'all later.